Hi everyone, how you doing? Today I will be discussing my new computer build. So, I myself am into photography, and with that comes needing some type of computer or laptop. I myself am a PC guy. I've built PCs many years. I've only actually built one PC. I'm about to embark on building a new PC. So I just want to go over my first build. For those of you who are like photography guys but semi-computer geeks, I don't know, maybe you like this. I'm a little bit of both. Definitely into photography, definitely like computers, never had the time or money to really build multiple computers, or I'm not really into gaming, so I never really got into it, but I've always admired from a distance. So my first build, and my only build, was built some almost 12 years ago. So those of you that know. Please pardon the dust, as this thing is pretty old. And I cleaned it regularly, but I've stopped over the last probably year and a half. So this is, or was, so you know, the NZXT Phantom case. The series at the time, 12 years ago, I was a much younger man. I really liked the design of the case. It gave you that Star Wars Stormtrooper look. It was really nice case for the time. So, what I had in this build, which again was my first build, motherboard. I had an MSI Z7A GD65 motherboard. Also in here you'll find an Intel i7-2600K at 3.4 gigahertz. And that's on the 1155 socket. That was a 2011 Sandy Bridge architecture build. 32 gigabytes of memory, DDR3, and what you'll see in the memory, you'll see a video card in there. That is an updated video card. So as the performance started to lag, I said, why not try to get a new video card? Because pretty much everyday tasks such as internet, word processing, stuff like that, computer still runs great. However, whenever I go into Photoshop and it gets to the point that just minor things, running filters or something a little more complex, it would become issues where computer would start to freeze up, or hit a fan spinning up. Could be the dust, but also. So this was also my original video card that was in here, the GTX 560. So at the time, it did great. But again, like I said, as Photoshop has become better and larger, the card just wasn't able to keep up. Pause this video for a minute. So, you've seen my first case, my first build, and is it outdated? Yes. Is it dusty? Yes. Is it old? Yes. Has technology moved and soldiered on over the last 11, 12 years? Yes. So it's time for me to upgrade. Hopefully you guys will join me in my process. Like I said, I'm really excited for my next build. The case, I'm a little older. That aesthetic is not quite what I'm into anymore. I wanted to try now. I do like white. I do like the white case, just to look the white. I would like to try an entirely white build. However, for cost purposes, I already have that 1660 Super MSI graphics card, so I'm just going to stick with that. So I decided that my next build, something a little smaller, a little more updated, is going to be the Lee All-11 Mini Dynamic. So this is going to be my new build. Pretty much the specs are going to be pretty much the same. I'm not a person who drives or likes to drive, so for me, building this and taking my time is going to be like someone who, I guess, builds a car, and you take the car and you start and you take your time, or you get it up and running, and then slowly but surely you'll add more stuff. So I guess in the end I want to turn this kind of into like a fish tank with all the streamer lights and everything, which is still a little crazy and not neat, especially for someone who's into photography. But pretty much this build is definitely going to be photography, and as I try to move more into video centric. But I'm definitely going to be starting off slow. I'll be starting off with one SSD and one old school spinning hard drive just to get up and started. So hopefully that will be my next video. Hopefully as I build this out, if someone has questions or needs any help in their build, maybe I can help. But again, like I said, my main focus of this is going to be for photography. The video games, unfortunately, I never really got into video games as I got older. I picked up photography as a hobby, and the video games are photography, the time and the expense. So that's it. Hope to see you guys, ladies, in the next video. Thank you.